Hello, everyone. My name is Carlos Paiva. I'm from São Paulo. Today is June 2026. I'm here to share my final project of CS50. The name of this project is Press Conference EA. So I'm a huge fan of football, and when I play the game, uh, I felt post matches it's very poor experience. And when you play several season, two, three, four season, the post matches is they were repetitive. This interaction is so poor. So I create a solution um, to have a richer immersive experience. Okay, for this project. Here, just a data, a requirement data of CS50. So here we have our app. This app will interact to Gemini. The answers and questions, actually, the questions we will have came from Gemini. We have the SDK of that. So I'm gonna show it for you. The app has some normal features. For example, we can create a register, but I believe for this presentation it's my user it's better because have had some history there. So okay, we are logged. So here we have two fields. First field, we must send a print of general statistic. And here we have to send some briefing, a little briefing of the match. For example, things we have beyond the statics. For example, great performance of goalkeeper. Okay, so here just a little bit context. Here we won Norwich at Carrow Road, so it's a hard victory. A briefing, okay. We had a great performance, great goalkeeper performance. So here we make a request for Gemini. Gemini receive this with a context, so I will show you a context we created and make this request. Okay, for example, the Gemini create this question because the Gemini had context to be a journalist, a tougher journalist. Okay. Um, well, the important is a victory away. So the second answer for us. So I will just answer the second question. Sorry, I'm just answer something uh, very fast. Well, the strategy always is the 3 points. So the last the last question for us, the next match. will play at home with our supporters. Now, now we send for make a request for Gemini with the three answers in the three quests, the three answer in the three questions, and they create a headline, and we create this page, okay, like a journal, a normal journal, okay, and we have when we can start a new conference or view the history. So there is a data we have all the history. For example, here, uh, here you can see, because I gave more context, so answers bigger, so it's so nice. So you can go back here. So let me talk about the engineering. So for backend we use Python with Flask, like a framework, and there is front end with uh, CSS with files isolated. Okay, JS. Here we have HTML, our templates like a Flask needs. We have all tests, okay, test backend and frontend. So here we have our enter point file. Here we have how can you how we build the prompt context for Gemini to work. Here we have one function to validate image we send or we receive, our user send. So we validate um, the 12 bytes, magic bytes. Actually, I remember that that class is in the course about, I didn't remember the chapter actually, but we changed the color with some picture, and I when I saw that, whoa, it's amazing. So I remember that chapter, that class actually, and created this function to validate beyond the extension, because you can send a file and with malicious actions. And here we have a real validate, the 12 magic datas. Here we have we create a decorator. A decorator API login required, so we can protect our APIs. We use Flask session for that. Like here we can see, here there is a function. So I believe that's it. I will say thank you for Professor Dave Malin and the team CS50. They are amazing, incredible, really. I would like to say thank you for the love of my life, Patricia, my wife. I would like to say thank you for my sister, Rose, and my nephew, Arthur. Uh, to my parents-in-law, Darley Scalco e Flávio Scalco, for my brother-in-law, Leonardo Scalco, and some friends. Actually, these friends pushed me to for this moment. Uh, Gustavo Arejano and Kleber Hensel, and that is it. Thank you so much, and that is it.